Obama just showed up and convinced thousands that he's still president with what he snuck into U.S. Ever since Donald Trump became president last November, liberals have been throwing a temper tantrum. These lunatics on the left are determined to make President Trump's administration a nightmare by undermining him every step of the way. Democratic leaders have called for a resistance against Trump and have praised the violent acts perpetrated by their insane followers. Of course, the unofficial leader of this resistance movement is no other but Barack Obama, who still fancies himself to be the president, and he just convinced thousands of others of the same thing. Barack Obama is like an annoying gnat that just does not go away no matter how often you swat at it. Just because we voted out his treasonous snake does not mean he would slither back under a rock like we all hoped he would. Obama is obviously not so keen on the fact that he is no longer president, and is rather reluctant to give up his presidential power. For instance, during President Trump's first trip overseas, Obama made sure to pop up right where Trump was to steal the spotlight. Then again, when President Trump was at the G20 summit in Germany, Obama appeared in Jakarta apologizing to Muslims about religious tolerance. Obama called on the world to confront discrimination against people based on race or ethnicity or religion, so long as it only protected followers of Islam, not Christianity. Yeah, that does not seem like a person wanting to give up his role as president at all. Not only is Obama reluctant to admit that he is no longer president, but so are many of his loyal followers. Many of these avid Obama followers are still in the White House leaking information in order to make President Trump look bad. Well, it looks like those Obama bots have struck again in a recent letter that was sent out to new American citizens. When a person becomes a United States citizen, it is customary for the new citizen to receive a letter signed by the current president of the United States. One new citizen's husband received such a letter and was surprised to see that it was not signed by President Trump, but by Barack Obama. Aisha Sultan shared the letter on Twitter, where it received numerous retweets comments. Here is more from the Huffington Post. Donald Trump may be in the White House, but in some welcome letters, it's still Barack Obama who's commander-in-chief. An administrative gaffe led to the distribution of some 200 congratulatory letters that identify Obama as the U.S. president to newly minted citizens, The Hill reported. Aisha Sultan, a columnist for the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, shared a photo of her British-born husband's letter on Twitter Friday, raising attention to the error that was liked more than 169,000 times. "We embrace you as a new citizen of our land, and we welcome you to the American family," read the letter, signed by Trump's predecessor. Sultan wasn't the only one finding amusement with the gaffe, as fellow Twitter users responded with an assortment of playful gifs and stories about their own family's experiences while becoming U.S. citizens. The welcome letters are typically produced by the new administration and then distributed to the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, which is a division of the Department of Homeland Security, USCIS Press Secretary Gillian Christensen told The Hill. Christensen called the release of the Obama administration's letters an oversight that resulted in about 200 of the dated letters being distributed. Maria Elena Upson, another USCIS spokeswoman, told Arizona Central last month that the agency had yet to receive a welcome letter and video message from Trump, but that it's not unusual for new administrations to take several months to accomplish that task. Until that happens, she said that new citizens don't receive either a congratulatory letter or video message. Of course, the left would cheer this sort of gaffe on instead of calling it what it is: unacceptable. President Trump has been in the White House for over 6 months now when this letter has been sent out to 200 citizens according to the Office of U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. There is no reason that this should not have been caught and rectified by these pencil pushers in the government. Since President Trump has been sworn into office, there have been numerous Obama holdovers that want to undermine him. These people have leaked documents, phone calls, and memos in order to embarrass Trump and put our national security at risk. This sort of behavior needs to end as quickly as possible. Many people may find this letter signed by Barack Obama to be just a simple accident, but it should not have happened in the first place. There needs to be more attention to detail, and those who have sent this letter out should be fired on the spot. Enough is enough with these Obama followers and their ridiculous resistance movement. It is time for them to get out of the way and let the adults get back to business. Share if you think all former Obama staff members should be fired on the spot. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Breaking News 365 channel. Goodbye and see you again.